Hello everyone, this is the peg leg. Just wanted to show you this. Flat Earth British showed it before. This is for someone said to me, can you show this on one of your videos please? So yeah, just a quick one. If you go to Martin's video about this, it would tell you the guy's name and stuff. He designed this map himself. So yeah. So basically, I've done that. I hope he's happy with me doing this. He hasn't got, I don't think he's got a channel of his own. We may have, but he hasn't got a lot of subscribers. And that's fine. So, there you go. I don't think it's too bad. It seems alright with me anyway. Anyway, let's come out of there. Let's go into there. Let's go into there.
Most of these eerie things are absolutely impossible on our...
Yeah, Space the Final Frontier. Unbelievably strange planets in space. Interesting. What space are they talking about? The space between the ears? Interesting.
planet, even in the wildest imagination. But as practice shows, what isn't possible with us is still possible on other planets.
What is not possible with us is possible on other planets. The fact that they haven't explored the sea, but they can explore planets beyond planets throughout space, which, as we know, now that's fake. It's all CGI, as you know. Crazy stuff. Anyway, let's see what this guy's got to say.
Let's look at ordinary rain as an example. Rain is usually cold and gloomy, and very, very wet. And in general, the Earth's rain, well, it's boring.
So we have boring rain on this plane. That's not nice, is it? Earth's rain's quite spectacular, if you ask me. You got soft rain, hard rain, heavy rain. Man, it just rains. Alright, let's go and see what this guy's got to say about planets.
The rain of stones on planet Korat 7b, however, is quite another matter. We wouldn't be bored there. It's very, very hot on one half of this strange space object. The surface temperature reaches 4,700 degrees
Okay. What else have you got to say, man?
Fahrenheit. That's about 2,600 degrees Celsius.
How do they even know this rubbish? They're just making up numbers now. And then putting Celsius or Fahrenheit on it. Oh.
And that's more than enough to make the rocks melt and then evaporate like puddles of water here.
The Bronx melt puddles into puddles of water. Interesting.
Here on Earth. At the same time, the other half of the planet is relatively cool at about 3,500 degrees Fahrenheit. That's about 19.
See, it's all about the Fahrenheit and the Celsius. But look at this CGI stuff that they couldn't even bother to take the green screen out.
1,800 degrees Celsius. So, the rocks evaporate and then condense into huge stone clouds under the hellish temperatures on
All I say is, prove it.
the hot half of the planet. And then these clouds fall as rains of magma heading back to the surface. On the relatively cooler side of the planet, the rain made of magma solidifies into stones before hitting the surface. This is real stone rain. Can you imagine seeing...
That's real stone rain. Oh, don't make me laugh. It's crazy. I just don't know what to say about it. It's crazy.
This with your own eyes. But wait, this next place will astonish you even more.
Please do tell.
HD 189773b is an exoplanet located 63 light years from us. It's slightly larger than Jupiter in size, and most likely you will agree with me if I say that it looks awesome.
Nah, it doesn't look awesome, mate. It looks fake. It's CGI. So don't cry when I tell you the truth, and no lie. The Earth is flat, and you can't go into outer space and orbit fake planets. It's impossible. They're all fake.
Can you possibly imagine what horror lies behind all this beauty? Its fantastic appearance is due to the fact that the
It's fantastic appearance. He's another one that's smoking that Rastafarian old Hoban. Oh, God, blimey. Well, what to say about this, eh? Well, I know. It's all in the mind. It's fake. I guess I'm just sitting here on a spaceship traveling through space, right? With my space monkey, Mr. Dildo.
atmosphere of the planet consists mainly of silicate particles. Think sand or glass. It also rains at a temperature of 1700 degrees Fahrenheit.
See, Fahrenheit again, 1706. Ain't that a year or something?
That's 930 degrees Celsius, and it has winds that often reach 5,400 miles per hour.
Wow, that's amazing. That's really fast. You couldn't survive up there. Not that there's a there. Do you know what I mean?
It's 8,700 kilometers per hour, which is 7 times faster than the speed of sound. This is even more terrifying than the rains on the previous.
He's just talking crap. Oh, I'm amazed. Oh. What is this flat plane coming to, eh? Ugh. Now it's raining glass. Ugh. I think the firmament broke in his eye.
Planet. Here, they're as clean as glass. Just imagine the scene. Clouds are coming from behind the horizon. Echoes of thunder crack through. The wind surges.
Echoes of thunder crack through. Boom, boom, boom.
To a speed of 1.24 miles per second. And finally, the sky explodes with pouring rain. Masses of glass are tearing through the atmosphere and into you at insane.
Nah. This guy, it's like he's believing this stuff also. He's just another sheep. What is going on? Let's look at this. You can't travel through space. Space does not exist. You can't even go through the Van Allen belt, this, that, the other. It's just not possible. No one has been to the moon. You're getting my blood boiling, and it's just crazy talk. So, when it's all said and done, let's go back, take a step back, and look at the world as it really is. It's flat. I know I keep saying that, but I just got to try and get the message across to the people. And there's even been some flat earthers that have, what's the word? Turned away from flat earth and gone back to it being a globe. How is that even possible, knowing what you know, what you've learnt? Are these people shills, trills, bills, deals? Are they paid operatives to try and get flat earthers away from the truth and to make them go back to being sheeps rather than people, human being, created by God, not created by a big bang where particles or whatever else bang together all of a sudden and poof, there you are, the earth, spinning, rotating, going through space, the final frontier. these are the final voyages of the Star Trek Enterprise crap. Do you know what I mean? I mean, come on. How can you evolve from a fish all the way up through to a monkey, then to a human being? Evolution does not exist due to the fact that if it did, we'll still be evolving, and none of us are evolving. So what? It just cut off at one point and boom, that's it. Human race, monkey race, fish race, this race, that race, everybody race. It saddens me that these people, these so-called scientists and teachers and governments are lying to your children, lying to you, to me. But they're doing more damage to the ones that believe the globe and the Big Bang and evolution, because they're buying it and they believe it to be true. And it's a theory. It's not even been proven. And every time they come out with certain proof of a skull or whatever, some, I don't know, what was he, church guy, priest, made it. So there is no study books that says proof. They have not proved nothing. It's all theory. Theory. So what are these people doing? Who knows? It's sad that they put stuff like this on YouTube, on videos, and on comic books that they sell in the shop talking about space, and they put a little DVD on it, and they give it you, your parent, and you give it to your kid because, oh, they're going to be learning something great and they could be an astronaut one day. You got a better chance of being the bloody prime minister. Like Trump. He's the I don't want to go there, mate. Oh. Anyway, let's have a bit more of a listen.
Insane speeds. If such a storm suddenly arose on Earth at the same wind speed, it would fly around our planet at the equator in just
Oh my days.
5 hours and 33 minutes. Local residents would feel it quite powerfully. But speaking of winds, really, this is nothing. This puny little storm is just a breeze compared to the wind that blows on planet HD 1897.
Why don't you just give a planet a name like Bob? Or Keith? Or Norman? Or Oprah Winfrey? Yeah, I wouldn't trust that woman as far as I could bloody throw her, I tell you. Devil worshipping woman. And then you got people saying everything she talks about is right, it's great, she gives great advice. Well, okay, you can keep that advice. I get advice from my parents and from what I've learned along my life journey. Do you know what I mean? Simple as that, people. Check it out.
33b. The temperature on the solar face
Oh, it's in high definition, this planet. Look. Oh. The B at the end's for bullshit.
side of the gas giant often reaches a mind-boggling 1770 degrees Fahrenheit, and the temperature on the dark side is usually no lower than 12.
Are you on the dark side or the light side?
1270 degrees Fahrenheit, or about 700 degrees Celsius. The small temperature difference between the two sides is due to the extremely fast winds, which here reach a fantastic 21,747 miles per hour, which is...
No, it doesn't. Stop lying to the people. Let's get that straight. It's impossible. Because there are no planets. That's a strike 16 for you, mate, for making this video and talking on it. Dum-dum.
Is 6 miles or 10 kilometers per second, almost 29 times faster than the speed of sound. That's some wind. As I said in one of my past...
Yeah, out of his butt. Let's get to here and see what's going on, mate.
Moreover, it's 1.5 times denser than our terrestrial one, and this is about as good as it gets. The force of gravity.
Did you guys ever hear about that story, how they wanted to make an elevator from the Earth to the moon? I would like to see that done. And then you got people that think there's a space station on the moon and stuff like that. That's amazing, isn't it? It's impossible because no one's been to the moon and they can't. And there was one guy who said they can't go back to the moon because they got rid of all the equipment from when they done the first ones. And then you got someone else saying they can't go to the moon. You can't go to the moon. And then you got someone else saying they're building a pod, so when it goes through the Van Allen belt and that, it'll be fine. But they're still building it, right? Anyway, let's carry on.
Gravity is 1/7 that of the Earth. Yes, Titan is even smaller than our moon. This means that a person could potentially just walk around on the surface of Titan.
Okay then. Don't I hear that? Yeah, I don't know. We're just living in this crazy world, right? Oh look, wonder what this is. Let's have a listen.
On both Titan and in the Saturnian system as a whole, there are practically no heavy elements and metals, so most likely they will have to be delivered from.
Oh look, satellite in it. Oh, it looks so real. Duh, Craig is fake. Alright, so I've been the peg leg. I'm gonna leave this here because it's rubbish. I've been the peg leg. Like, subscribe, comment please. God bless you all. Love you all. And see you on another video. Bye.